Alright, hello everyone and welcome back to my Fallout 4 mini-series of Atomguard, where today we are continuing on with our new unlife as one of the Children of the Night, and I am super excited about that still, as I mean, come on folks, we are a vampire now, and I'm excited to use all the various powers that come with that. And speaking of powers, off camera, I did look through our Pip-Boy here to kind of get a feeling for what all we have now, and I'm actually a little bit worried about one thing. Now, in the last episode, at the end, we had two atomancy powers here under weapons. One, of course, was this wolf one, which I still have no idea what it does, and the other was that raised skeleton thing. And we used the raised skeleton, hoping, you know, it'd do something and we could see some freaky magic. Now, it didn't work, which I'm still wondering why, but now it's not even in here anymore, which worries me tremendously. Why would one of my powers disappear? I don't know. I thought perhaps, I don't know, maybe something went wrong, so I reinstalled the mod, but no, it's just, I don't know. I'm hoping it's cooldown, quote unquote. We'll find out at some point if it returns. But for now, the only weapon power we have left is Wolf. Now, besides that, we actually do have a fair number of powers over here in the aid category. The first two being Atomancy, one for rad healing, where we will consume at least 50% of irradiation for healing, so we'll lose rads and gain health, which is freaking awesome. And then we also have a rad shield, which is going to be tremendously useful. As you can see here, it protects us from sunlight. We're vampires. That's kind of important. So yay, a nice little damage resistant shield for us for a little while. Now, besides that, we also have a number of just generic vampire powers. The first being Celerity, where we sacrifice some health to get increased running speed, which could be quite useful in, you know, running the hell away from people. Now, we also have Fangs, which don't actually seem to do anything. I have a feeling they're just here for when we interact with people to, you know, take their blood. So, yeah, it doesn't actually seem to do a thing other than that. We then have Mist Form, which I'm really excited about, because it turns us into a shadow and allows us to fly, only for 25 seconds, but still we get to fly. And that is wonderful. Now, the next is Shadow Walk, where we get 20 seconds of a stealth field, again in exchange for health. And then finally, a teleport spell to bring us back here to Valenhart Castle. So that is, you know, nice to have, just in case we need to come back here for whatever reason. And, yeah, now that is all of our powers, though I did want to talk about one thing in particular. Remember those blood tonics we found? That while we were a human, they did nothing. But now that we're a vampire, they heal us and cure us of radiation. And that is awesome. So, yay, we have a new health thing. So that should be fun. I may go around and steal some other health tonics. Now, of course, though, we have to do another thing. We have to go and talk to our new lovely friend over here, who I've already forgotten the name of. Oh, wait, no, that's there we are, Igor. Who, of course, has a shop. I could have just hit R to do trade, but oh well, I chose to talk. Because,
weapons,
well,
armor, blood,
yes, blah, 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 my friend. Get into the store. We, of course, need an outfit more befitting our new lifestyle as a vampire, rather than my most wonderful of marine combat armor that I do so enjoy. We need a cowboy duster here, or vampire cowboy duster, rather. Ooh, or maybe the long coat? Oh, hello. So that's 2 perception and no damage resistances. That's 1 agility and 1 perception and some resistances. What else we got? Long bandana, no resistances. Vampiric saber. Ooh. Oh, that's it for going down that way. We got a hat, which looks like a pirate-ish / highwayman hat. I like it. Just a regular vampire band. No, we gotta go with the long bandana. Yes, yes, yes. We'll get one of these. We'll get one of these. And of course, you know what? No, we're gonna go with the long coat. The duster, man. I mean, I like having some form of protection. So there we go. Long coat. And we may need all those blood packs. Yeah, let's just go ahead and buy all of those. And I'm tempted to take a melee weapon, but I mean, sure, Blood Curse Greatsword. All right. Let's accept. We're actually gonna have to go back to our room real quick because I'm gonna have to drop off all this current armor that I'm wearing into where I've been storing some of my guns off camera so that we lose a bit of inventory size, or weight rather. So let's drop all this because that's all my pocketed things. Oh boy, there we go. Ooh, good, we're still under. Excellent. All right, so let us currently be naked, and then highwayman hat, long coat, bandana, and let us see our new vampiric form. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Wonderful. And look at our eyes, our glorious eyes. Oh, I am so happy. Ha. That's it. That just that alone makes this mod worth it. Drop everything else. Who cares about the rest? We have cool red eyes and, you know, a long coat. All right, now, there are a few more things here in the castle I want to look at. First, let's talk to Hector again, see if he has more, now that we are a vampire.
I hope you know what you're doing.
Yeah, it's quiet, Hector. Do we have tasks? But first, about yourself.
You will learn that in some cases it's best not to know things.
Damn it, Hector. Can I gain your powers?
You already chose Jade's weakness, but your greed is admirable. I will grant you my blood and make you possess my power as well, for a price.
Wait, say what now? What's the price?
Jade has become weak and incompetent as a vampire.
Hey, that's rude.
Her inability to adapt to the changing paradigm of vampirism has made her a liability.
Uh-huh.
Slay her and present me with her blood as proof. Then I will let you sip from me.
He wants me to kill Jade? Ha! Well, we may. I want to become a powerful vampire. But let's see if he has any other tasks for me besides slaying Jade.
I have. The growing problem of the Order of Atomguard must be dealt with.
Yay, let's go kill some vampire hunters.
My children are deployed for other tasks. You, however, you will be deployed as exterminator.
I like it.
Kill Atomguard members and bring me their tomes as proof. Other vampires encountered are expendable.
Okay, fair enough. So, vampire tomes of Atomguard. Yes. Okay, so we now have our mission to go and kill what we can. But first, well, let's actually check back on data. So we have our current quest of Atomguard, the Great Ones, which is just challenging ourselves against different vampires in Atomguard bosses, which are spread throughout the world, both here in Far Harbor as well as in the Commonwealth. And there are actually, if you do get this mod and are wondering where to find them, there actually is a map of all the various encounters, so you can make your life a little bit easier. So that is something we will, of course, do. And now we also have collect the tomes from Atomguard members we slay. I like this. Perfect. But first, let's go talk with Jade. I mean, hopefully she doesn't want to kill me now that I, you know, have talked to Hector. But man, why does Hector want her killed? I mean, that's kind of rude. It's really rude.
cursed with the choice.
Let us speak, my dear.
Hey.
What up?
You choose my path. Will you also be like me? I wonder.
I think Hector doesn't want me to be, but you know. So, what can you tell me about yourself?
It's a long story. I'll check to make it short. I was half age when the bombs fell. My family worked at the military base. That's how I survived.
Okay, okay.
I was helping out and grew up with my brother in there. My parents worked on the FEV.
Of course FEV is involved.
To help adapt to the new world. But there was an accident and, well, you see it before you. I can't talk about it anymore.
Okay, so FEV was involved in the creation of vampires. Of course. I mean, how else? Does she have a task for me before I, you know, slay her inevitably?
I hate what I am, and I don't want to kill anyone for blood, but I need it. If you could give me any packed blood, I'll be thankful.
Oh. Well, so she just wants blood packs. I have some blood for you.
Thank you. At least one day, someone doesn't have to die.
Alright, and I got cash. Oh, damn, she took 10 of them. Oh, God, and another, she took all of them. She took all of my blood packs. Well, fine, I'm stealing yours now. Wait, there's only one. I need to take at least 14 more for this to be an even trade. Flares, huh? Meh. Ooh. Steamy water. Alright, well, we're gonna have to kill her eventually. Not yet, though. Not yet. We'll wait. You, maid.
I need to go back to work.
Apparently I can drink from her blood. Okay. Let's see what happens.
Mistress is very specific about it. You try anything, and it'll not end well for you.
Okay, fair enough. Good to know. Good to know. Well, bye.
Alright.
More to steal.
Brother, why this cruelty? Can't you see the pain,
Brother?
cousin?
Is Hector her brother? Did I not catch on to that before? Did they talk about that? Wild carrot flower. Oh, Jesus, I thought that was the thing. No, it's the stuff behind it. I thought it was the glowy thing. Nope, we're good. Okay, moving forward. So they're brother and sister, eh? Vampiric alchemy. Vampire alchemy. This tome will speak of vampiric alchemy using mere tools of mortar. Chemistry. One can craft useful concoctions. That said mortal chemistry, didn't it? I saw the mort part and thought mortar and pestle was coming up. Nope, mortal chemistry. So, blood tonic, healing medicine for the undead, blood pack, and vampire dust. Sun cream, crude yet useful greasy solution that provides resistance to both sunlight and Atomguard sun magic. Oh yeah, I forgot that the Atomguard people have their own magic to fight us with. Damn. So blood pack, vampire dust, and cooking oil. Purification turns irradiated or glowing blood into regular blood. Cool. Crimson Vial, a useful weapon against all enemies. Okay. Yeah, you glimpse a small torn piece of a page. At the back of the book, it seems scribed with a recipe for some sort, written in blood. But so damaged, you only managed to read a couple of words. Vamp something, all one needs, I with the things, and, oh, powerful, them all, both of it. Interesting. I'll leave you there for now. I have a feeling it'll come in handy at some point. Alchemical altar? Yeah, it's a chemistry station, isn't it? There we go. All of our wonderful alchemy things. Oh. Well, we can cure our vampirism if we apparently kill both Hector and Jade. Well, that is always an option. I have a feeling that's what that last page was talking about then. Alright, cool. Well, let's exit now. Let's go... Nope, can't get anything in there. I'm not going back to Hector's creepy part of the place, but there was this room over here that was magical. The hell is this room? Oh, more on vampiric alchemy. Is it the same? Yeah, it looks the same. What do we have here? An odious chalice. Let's read you. Much of what we have learned of flesh crafting, oh boy, is that blood magic can be used to enhance, preserve, and sometimes even regenerate flesh. Not many times have I managed to go beyond the mere sculpture of entrails and bone, cause magical blood of fire to illuminate the halls of Valenheart. One time, however, I managed to succeed in creating something far greater. I once found a mother... Should have spell checked. With an infant on my nightly hunt. Once I dispatched her, I took the child for torture. I flailed its body and crafted it into art. Its pain and will were so strong the child clung to life, even as I took apart nearly all of its body. The child was young, the instinct to suckle was ever present, and the little mass of flesh always tried to suck milk from the non-existent breast. I fed it blood and it healed. It turned into something between vampire and human. Oh, that's that weird monster he made in his room. Okay. This little abomination, living in existence of eternal torture, keeps on suckling blood like milk wherever it's thirsty. But its belly would inflate threefold as it accumulated it. With a mere squash, it would regurgitate the vitae. I found this artifact a miracle. When I fed on victims, the chalice would latch onto them and feed as well. Whenever I was finished, the chalice would fill itself like a canteen. The chalice would provide me with enough blood to last one night. Something I found invaluable in my early nights. Nowadays, I don't need it. I bend the chalice to its death in the castle dungeon. Oh, it wasn't the walking abomination then. He created a chalice out of a child that apparently stored blood. Perhaps it might have found its way down there. I care not, though. Okay. Hector needs to die. Alright, what else we got here? The Blood Golems. One of the best achievements of my flesh-crafting power was the invention of the Golgoth Guardsman. I've been painstakingly working on my ability to create artificial human life. My work has been greatly rewarded. I managed to capture several women through flesh-crafting experiments. I was able to remove and preserve their womb in an active state of unlife. Dear Lord. Okay, sperm and egg of some other subjects served as a genetic pool to construct sacks of nearly identical fetuses. The clones, for lack of a better word, were a major success. Their lack of emotionality, disturbed and increased growth process allows me to forge a fully grown Golgoth guard within merely 2 years. The Undercroft Forge contains dozens of growing guards. Many never survive their first day, yet the recent 2 successes prove formidable. Their unnatural strength and endurance make them perfect guards. I managed to find several power armor suits for them and used my blood magic to enchant their miniguns to fire magical shells. Okay, Golgoth guards will be hard to kill. I believe that within a decade I will be able to launch an assault on the entire eastern seaboard of the states. The world will begin to grovel before our might. Oh, we're invading the world. Cool. What's next? Atomguard weaponry. Ooh, this will actually be important to read. The accursed Atomguard order uses several weapons deadly to our kind. Here is the study of this armament, so that we can more effectively avoid them and slay these fanatics more efficiently. First, Holy Atom Fire. The staple power wielded by the accursed order. Its members can throw the very light of the sun at us, causing damage only to vampires. Atomguard Saber. Saber is imbued with the light of the sun, not only slashes but burns. Atomguard Hammer. Vicious hammers of the order crush bone and sear vampiric flesh with sun's light. Holy Push. Some members of the order may use the power of Atom to push their foes back. Okay. Atomguard Mace. A lighter version of the hammer, more agile yet as dangerous. Atomguard Greatsword, able to shear a vampire in half head to toe. This weapon is most feared for its damage, but requires quite a strength from its user. And the Holy Shield, Atomguard Filth, may use their power to create a shield protecting from damage. Well, we have a shield too. Ooh, fusion cells. Alright, what else we got? We got a couple more books here. Vampiric Natural Spells. Okay, this tome will speak of natural vampire abilities beyond atomancy and cardiomancy. Okay, Fang Feeding, consumable type. Any enemy that you will sneak upon and will not detect you in stealth, both sleeping or awake, will be able to feed upon that target. Okay, so that's where the fangs come in. You can only feed upon other adult humans. Ghouls don't count. It has a second cooldown, or a 1 second cooldown, and it is recommended not to leave the game before the cooldown runs out. Oh, I wonder if that's why my one thing disappeared. I left the game before the cooldown went. Fang Feeding can additionally be used to drain targets completely and commit stealth kills. Teleport, consumable type. Vampires of Valiant Heart are bound to it. They can use some of their health to teleport themselves into the castle and back. This magic has no cooldown. Celerity, consumable type. Vampire can sacrifice some of it. Yeah, we already went over these. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, we can enslave. I didn't think I had that. Consumable type. Vampire can cause nearby targets to surrender. Huh. Yeah, I didn't see that one. Interesting. Now, adamancy. Okay, yeah, maybe we'll have a thing about why R1 disappeared. This book describes the art of adamancy, its magic in use in detail. Adamancy is the power of radiation. Designed as support magic and uses radiation as fuel, it makes a vampire's life easier and provides some support in combat, but its powers aren't good enough to be used as weapons. Summon Wolf Weapon type. This spell summons a radioactive wolf that will fight for and follow you. It's not on cooldown and will recharge only when the summoned wolf is killed. Okay, cool, pet. Recommended to slay the wolf to return the spell to the inventory. Okay. Raise Dead. This spell will resurrect any dead okay, so that's why it didn't work. Any dead human corpse into a radioactive skeleton, so we did need dead people. Spell recharges upon resurrecting a skeleton. Uh-oh. So since we didn't resurrect a skeleton, it just, what, ate it? Huh. The more corpses you hit, the more skeletons you spawn. You can use the spell even on dead skeletons to raise them again. Remember, spawning a skeleton will destroy the corpse, and you won't be able to loot it. Yeah, so since it recharges upon resurrecting a skeleton, that might have broken it. Ah, crap. Summon Army. Oh, hello. This spell summons 5 medium armored skeletons or skeletal reanimates that will fight for you to use a spell. Recharges every 20 seconds, so that doesn't seem to need things. Why don't I have that one, though? And what is this? I don't know. That's cardiomancy. That's not us. And the history. Oh, history of immortals. Well. Once upon a time, at the time before the bombs, there once lived 2 siblings. Okay, so they are brother and sister. Hector and Jade of the Keldon family. Their parents worked for the ruling body of the land, the United States of America. They had everything they wanted and lived in happiness and prosperity until the time of war came. Until the red wave of the Chinese began sweeping over the world they knew. Their parents decided to protect their children in the time of war. The military base of the United States granted them safety and some luxuries that they had on the outside. The children decided to help their parents, began learning of the ways of war, strategy, science, and so enough they began helping with the scourge of life. Oh, the cursed liquid known as forced evolutionary virus. Their help was great to develop and study the liquid. In time, their curiosity led them to less humane actions. As they experimented and ruined life, one being at a time, they drew closer to creating the perfect soldier. In their effort to create the saviors of the United States, they lost track of caution. A catastrophe came sweeping over the siblings, and they became infected with their most perfected curse. The 2 siblings were shattered with the mutation, yet soon they reforged themselves into new beings, the saviors of the United States. They spent weeks studying themselves and what strengths the curse gave them. They could not age, and every injury they healed, they were faster, stronger, and could do what no life could do. Hector was given the power to wield bone as a weapon, Jade the gift to bend radiation, to her will, but they could no longer eat, just drink blood, and feared the searing sunlight. Their parents feared them, and soon enough that fear made them imprison Hector and Jade into a prison of frost. They, however, would not be caged long, for just a year later, the great bombs fell, freeing the imprisoned siblings and killing all others in the base. Ages passed, and immortal siblings have gathered servants, workers, slaves, silently breeding but creating weak copies of themselves. And such is the story, and so will it be passed. Okay! Cool. So we've learned about the history and stuff of these folks. And Hector and Jade are kind of interesting. Hector wants Jade dead, which is kind of a douche move for a brother. But, okay. Well, we are actually at the 25-minute mark, though, so that is probably going to be it. Well, not probably. It is going to be it for today. Ooh, actually, hold on a moment. Can we activate this again? Nope, I'm pretty sure I've lost that one spell forever now. Ah, damn. But yeah, that is going to be it for today, folks. I hope you all have enjoyed. And of course, that you do come back for the next one where we're actually going to go fight some things with our magical powers. But until that time, thank you for watching. And as always, have a good one.